Welcome to Drinking Bros. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome to another glorious episode of Drinking Bros.
Getting 4th of July.
I'm more excited than my ex-girlfriend wishing she had a pregnancy test that was positive. What? That's
Whoa.
so gross.
Whoa.
Fuck.
I'm more excited than two Bill Cosby dicks.
Oh,
Whoa.
he's got more knockouts
Boom.
than Ronda Rousey.
He's more excited than 2 Bill Cosby dicks at a cheerleading convention.
Oh.
What?
I need a sweater
What?
to clean up. I need a sweater to clean up after that.
That escalated.
No, I am excited because we have a special guest. We have Derek Weida in the house.
Oh, my God.
Weida.
Oh, it's
Weida.
3/4 of a man.
The first man in the world that losing a leg made him more famous.
God, he's like a Viking.
Made him more cool
modern day
and more
Viking.
jacked. More jacked.
I know. It makes all
It
of us
was
with
that
2 legs
extra
look like
weight
assholes.
that was just killing you, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
You're like 2 covers of Men's Fitness pressed against each other.
But really sticky, you know?
Yeah.
But they won't
You're
get
more
me on the
jacked
cover.
than an El Camaro in Rocco's family's yard.
Yeah, I like that.
That is
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's because they're way too busy. They're way too busy. Everybody is they're in love with the guy on Dancing with the Stars.
Who? Fuck him.
Colin? Is that his name? What's
Noah
his name?
Galloway.
Yeah, Noah
Oh,
Galloway.
never mind.
Yep.
I
I
can't
know,
say
I'm just
fuck.
like,
I'm not gonna
oh,
say
man,
fuck him, but
I want to be
yeah.
famous, but I'm doing things other than ballroom dancing.
You're not on Dancing with the Stars, bro.
Well, you're giving back and being a badass.
I
so
spoke.
think you're
I
okay.
spoke to Noah.
Exactly.
4
Better
or
luck
5
next time in
years
life,
ago.
Derek.
Like, and I was gonna have him. It was over 5 years ago because he lived in Alabama.
Who are you talking about?
Noah Galloway.
Oh.
He's a
I got it.
half an arm amputee, leg amputee. I was gonna have him come out and lead PT for the TACP Schoolhouse with his gas mask and his amputations, and
OAW style.
just ruin the students because I thought that would be funny. But then he got super famous and now he doesn't talk to me.
Jesus.
Story of Jared's life. By the way, we'll do a quick intro here. Jared Taylor. Jared Taylor, Matt Best, Rocco is here, and Ross Patterson is here.
Yeah.
Jared, what are you drinking tonight, Jared? What do you got?
Whoa.
Straightforward. He's quick on this
Wow,
one.
this is so. I felt like I felt like I got cut short.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
We didn't
you
even
don't-
give Ross a big dick tonight,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, we didn't. We got a lot of talk
He doesn't
about
want to
tonight.
see.
A
He
lot
doesn't
of
want to
talk
seem
about tonight.
conceited.
Okay,
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 okay, I
He
get
can't
it.
say it himself.
Okay.
If it's
All right,
coming
I get
from
it.
me, it's
What
all right.
you drinking there, JT?
Tonight I'm going back to the grain alcohol, Ross.
What?
Oh, are you
can't-
really?
Is that what's in that cup?
Yeah, I can't get away. Is Everclear and Sprite?
Jeez, almighty.
What?
You're gonna go fucking blind.
Yeah.
That's Jared's go-to.
I was dizzy,
it's
though.
not about tasting good. It's not about the experience. It's about how fucked can I get in the shortest period
Yeah.
of time.
How fast
It's like
can he
eating.
piss in the corner of the room
Yeah.
for no reason? Right?
Hey. Yeah,
Yeah.
I piss a lot. I piss a lot.
We
We've
know
all
you
had a
too
piece-
well.
Yeah.
We know
I
you
know.
too well. Derek, what are you drinking tonight?
Coors Light and fucking Copenhagen. Actually,
Yeah.
right now I got a big fat fucking chew in.
Yeah.
Of
That's
course
your go-to. I
you
don't
are.
think
You've got to keep those abs tight. You got to keep those fucking abs,
Wait,
don't you?
should I have been like creatine and protein? You know, like,
See, I'm confused
No.
because Derek always drinks Coors Light, which is beer and fattening, but he looks really good.
Well, he works out.
Is it-
See,
is it-
he-
what's his name?
Oh.
Jim? The
Yeah.
Oh, the Jim.
a big difference.
He knows a guy named Jim.
Yes.
I got a friend.
I don't know a guy named Jim.
No, you know a guy named
I'll
Fat.
introduce you. I'll hook you guys up tomorrow. We can fucking do this shit.
Is it early?
Yes, it's
We
at
should-
6 a.m.
Is it a Planet Fitness? Do you work out at Planet Fitness? Is that
No,
what it is?
that's
No,
you do,
no.
Ross. You work at the
No.
anti-gym.
No,
No
but
judgment. It's a no judgment zone, Jared.
One of these
You'd
days,
like
with
it.
my haircut, my beard, my tattoos, I'm going in a tank top and Ranger panties. I'm gonna see if they'll even fucking let me in.
Yes.
I just want to do it.
Dude, I gave me a good idea. Let's take fucking Jared to a workout where we give him an Art 15, like our side workout. And
I've
fuck
heard
him up.
I've heard rumors that Jared gets in shape really fucking
Yeah.
fast. And whereas that may be true, like I still want to see him on day one.
Well, I want
you
to
know?
destroy his soul.
Yeah.
The first 4 days, I'll be miserable. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then,
I want to see it.
then like day 6, it'll be like, oh, I remember this.
So weird. So weird.
That is weird.
it's
Hey,
just-
Rocco, what are you drinking tonight?
Again, I'm drinking Bud Light. I'm just boring today. I see whatever Matt's drinking on the other side. It looks good. I might take a couple
You
sips
should
of that.
take that.
Yeah,
You
what
should
is it?
take
What's Matt drinking?
You're big
Matthew,
Poppy.
what are you
You don't
drinking?
ask.
Ross, again, I want to thank you, Ross, for obviously being, one of my favorites in this world, but you're the only other person that actually makes an attempt, I feel like, to give the listeners something to research
Hey,
and
I got a
maybe
surprise for
drink.
you guys in the next couple weeks. I
trying.
have a couple bottles getting
Grape
sent
juice
to
and
me.
Hennessy
no,
is the
no.
most creative thing that has ever come out of Drinkin'
Hey,
Bros.
I have a
Okay.
couple guys sending
You
me
just
some
go watch
personal
Sour
shit.
Girls.
So next podcast, I'll have some personal shit sent to me from the great far lands. Yes,
All
I'm
right.
excited.
What's a far land to
Don't
you?
fucking
You're
worry about it, you fuck.
Mexican. Far
Ross.
land is like Nebraska to you.
It's from Nebraska.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking, Matt?
We're starting quick. Hey, I'm drinking. I love Irish whiskey, man. So I'm drinking some Bushmills Black Bush.
Black Bush.
Black
it's
Bush.
kind of like the
From
black.
the 70s.
I'm pretty sure I had that in high school.
It's very similar to Jameson Black Barrel. It's not bad, man. It's good. I'm actually just drinking it out of the bottle right now. I got
He is.
I got a Coors Light too, so I ain't lying. But
Yeah, you're chasing it. You chasing it? You're chasing the dragon. I like it.
I like to make it hurt for about 3 seconds and then chase it. What are you drinking, my man?
I am drinking a Fireside Chat Winter Spiced Ale. For those of you who've seen FDR American Badass, it's got FDR on the can. And it says it's made by 21st Amendment Brewery.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
That's nice.
Look at
I
that.
like that. It is what? How is it spiced? Is it like pumpkin shit or is it like?
I think it comes from FDR's polio. They put a dash of polio in it,
You leave it. I have something.
and
for
they
you.
just give it up.
I love
Um,
What do you have?
I'm going to wait for him to go to the sponsors, and then I'll get into
Yeah,
it to what I have for
Jared.
you.
Jared, who are our sponsors tonight?
Tonight, our sponsors are Lead Slingers Whiskey, the greatest whiskey in Nebraska.
He's already drunk. I feel like I should do the sponsors.
A great piece of American literature that was handwritten with a goose
quill.
a quill,
Yep.
and 612 pages of birchwood. At night she cries while he rides his steed. A romance novel.
Yeah,
for
the first ever
dudes.
romance novel for dudes, the funniest book ever written.
ever. Have you read any of it?
No, I've read
Rocco
a
doesn't read?
I read a romance novel when I was in jail once. I traded my bread for a fucking book.
Did you really?
I had to read about Blake's. It was called The Cowboy. Yeah, and it
Dude,
was
we
real.
gotta get you this book.
Yeah,
yeah.
this has got a cowboy in it.
And don't you dare forget also TNO, the next objective.
Next objective.
Yeah, actually,
which is a nonprofit that Derek is a chairman in, and right? Is that your position?
he's actually the founder.
I mean, you're kind of you're the founder, but
Founder, chairman,
chairman. That's kind of a cooler thing.
The chair.
The chair.
the chair.
Yep.
It's all about getting veterans into fitness and helping guys out that just kind of need a helping hand to get back into
That little push.
motivation, little push. Just like when
Jared needs.
Jared's splitting his pelvis, he needs a little
Shut
push.
up.
Just a tiny push from behind is all it takes sometimes.
Well,
Just
okay.
a tiny
Jared
push from
sits.
behind.
We'll pay
I
for the
know,
pap
it's
smear.
so weird.
So you know me.
Yeah.
Now, imagine me as young in the military. I just got the piss beat out of me for years.
What?
I mean, that's why.
Yeah,
that's why I could get in shape so fast. Is because I spent a majority of my career just getting beat up by the older guy. Oh, you got to be. You said what? You fucking idiot! Go run around the building until I'm tired.
He's trying to act like the Air Force is actually tough. You know?
Get on your bicycle.
Yeah. Get on your bicycle
get the
and do
fuck
2
out.
laps. And when you come back, there's no pie. You only get a flaming yawn.
I developed a survivor's instinct because they made me do push-ups.
Dude, I actually showed Hollywood Herd. We've talked about him a lot. A video of Jared, and he was watching it, and I was like, "You realize that's Jared Taylor, right?" And he goes, "No, it's fucking not. That looks like Jared ate Jared." It was when
Wait.
he did that. When the Air Force switched over their combat uniforms.
Oh, that was
and you were an
so
instructor
funny.
down at the schoolhouse, and he was like, "That's not Jared." And I was like, "No, listen to his vocal articulation. That's Jared Taylor."
Dude, have you seen pictures of all three of us from the beginning?
Yeah.
Till now, we
I know,
completely look so.
we're so fat and
Yeah,
washed
I
up.
know. Like, what happened to us? We look so fat and.
I want to go back. I'll go back.
I
Derek's
prefer
here.
Big Poppy other than
Little
the old
Little
Rocco.
Poppy, yeah.
Medium Poppy.
Little-
Like when I saw you back in the Missoula days, I saw some old foot. You're too skinny, dude.
Oh hell no!
You know?
Yeah, I was a bone,
Just
dude.
like me, I was like,
Well,
Yeah,
what,
you were
70?
Pequeño Poppy.
Yeah,
Pequeño Poppy.
yeah, I was getting
There
ready
you go.
for Ranger School, so I was trying to lean out and get ready to start doing that thing.
You look
but
like your younger years. You look like you'd wear a flat bill hat and try and sell me magazines.
I probably would have. I was a hustling motherfucker. I probably would have sold you a cell phone that would work for a week, guaranteed for $100. Tell you that.
A burner. You got a bunch of burners for sale?
Yeah, fucking hey.
Yeah, so hey, by the way, I wanted to jump into tonight's episode really quick because I've been getting a ton of emails about this. Have you guys heard about this Sweat, South Dakota? Everybody keeps sending us. It's a city for sale in South Dakota for $400,000. It comes with an entire functioning tavern that is open currently. You can buy the entire town, the whole city, and become whatever you want to do with it.
That's
so you can be.
They posted that in Drinkin' Bros. They said if everybody donated $20, the Drinkin' Bros group itself could purchase the town.
I feel like
Purchase the city.
We
Yeah,
had this.
We can
what was
purchase
it?
the city.
No, we were talking about this the other day when we're like, "Fuck you, money," and I was thinking, what would I do with "fuck you, money"? And what was I talking about? The
There's
compound.
cobblestone. Yeah, you said you want to
Compound, but that's what buy a fucking
cobblestone
town.
Main Street, no cars allowed. We would make crazy rules like double open carry only.
You can't. Yeah, you can't have one pistol. You need
Two.
Two.
If you're gonna open
Two.
carry, you better have one on each side.
But no,
so
you can single open carry if it's an AR. Like you can have, but you have
no,
to have a
because
Kydex.
that's kind of gay.
But no.
If you're just walking around with an AR.
No. Listen to what I'm going to say. You can't sling it. It has to be holstered. So you have to develop a leg holster for an AR.
They have that. There is a
No,
Kydex,
I saw one. It's fucking
holster
rad.
for the AR.
I just
Stupid
want-
as fuck, but rad.
I want
You
throwing
walk
knives.
like me.
Yeah, he's like,
Dude, we should just create like a 20 mil cannon that's Derek's leg. It's just a straight cannon.
we might be talking out of context here, guys. So if you don't know who Derek Weida is, he's first and foremost one of our best friends in life. We're in a lot of business endeavors together. He is a combat wounded veteran. He lost his right leg, took a 7.62 round AK round 3.9 through the kneecap, right? Or side by side?
Side to side.
Side to side. Had his leg for about
Haji can't shoot.
4 years. Did some fucking crazy shit, and then is an insanely fit dude and motivating the fuck out of our community. So if you don't know who Derek Weida is, this is coming from my mouth. You're wrong. Look him up. He is a motivator and one of the coolest dudes we know.
and he's a white falcon.
Yeah, he's a white falcon. He's
a
our
white
family,
falcon.
and now he's a piece of shit because I was so nice to you right then. You know, God,
You're right about that.
Is there-
I'm kind of a piece of shit.
that's why we like you. You're kind of a
Hey,
piece
Derek,
of shit.
Yeah.
Derek, is there anything else that Matt didn't say that you want to add to that?
He covered it. You
He
know,
got
like
so
my-
comfortable. That was
Yeah.
nice.
Are you
I know.
pissed that you're not on
It's like,
Dancing with the
fuck.
Stars? Are you pissed that you're not on Dancing with the Stars?
Not at all. Like you would never see me ballroom
Fucking Noah,
dancing.
you're too famous for us.
You won't see me oiled up and fucking doing the nude modeling. There's plenty of fucking veteran
I
amputees
do.
doing that
I
shit.
gotta admit, man, one of my favorite things about you is you go against the grain because it's like with the fitness thing, it's all like in what if you ever watch Derek's channel, it's not like you need to like only do this today. He's like, fuck you, I drink beer, I chew, I'm an asshole, but guess what? I fucking do good things.
I actually
And that's-
work out when I go to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Well,
shit.
no, that was Jared talking in Derek's
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
That was not
Yeah.
Jared
Jared
saying he
does
works
not
out.
work out. Jared does not work out.
Hey, I walked in the mailbox today, bro.
That's his workout for
It
the
was a
week.
brisk walk.
That's
But
disgusting.
brisk walk.
We need to buy. We need to buy the town, Ross. We need to
I
buy
know.
that
So,
town.
so if we did buy this town, by the way, what would Derek be in this town? How badass is Derek?
I think the
Like,
sheriff.
What would he
No,
be?
no shirt law. No fucking
Yeah.
shirts in this town. Nobody wears a shirt.
Wow.
Not even.
No,
not even
no
women.
shirt law. And would he be the sheriff? He'd be the sheriff of this town.
Yeah.
I think Derek would be sheriff.
Yeah, I think that'd be
Because
good.
you would need the council. I feel like we'd maybe be the council, but like Derek, we dispatch Derek because he's like the sheriff. He's the law enforcer.
Nobody says anything to the amputee. Nobody talks
No.
back
right?
to the amputee.
And
I think
you
it's
and you
perfect.
and you
What-
chew too,
yeah.
so you have such the
Dude,
ability
you
to deliver
have to wear
one-liners.
a duster.
Yeah, it'd be a country. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yes,
It's a country
The
western town.
Double 6-shooters.
Yes.
like that's it, dude. I want this to happen. Like,
I'm
I want to
down.
buy a
So,
town.
hey,
I think we should
look,
buy
hey,
a town.
Hey Derek, the entire town is 6.16 acres. It says of prime prairie real estate. So at least you could walk it. You could walk it and feel confident about it and be like, all right, cool. I feel good about this shit. It says it's got a bar. So the tavern, they've got a tavern. They've got a workshop, 3 trailers, a single house, You have your own post office and your own zip code, by the way, and you get to name all the streets in the town.
Jeez,
Dude,
almighty.
we
For 400
this
grand?
is a project.
What is this?
This is a project.
Yeah.
Legless Boulevard.
Yeah.
Damn.
Legless Boulevard. It's
Dude.
2 hours southeast of Rapid City.
But I want
for those for everybody listening in South Dakota.
You could go after the guys like, see you motherfuckers ain't got shirt. You got shirts on, and you like fucking spit an upper lip and double.
Yeah.
I'm the
fucking
sheriff
spit.
in town.
It's gonna be like the Django, where everyone just gets shot all over.
Can I just pretend I'm Christopher?
Dude,
what's his
Somebody,
name?
I come up to somebody who gets shot in the leg. I'm just like, he'll live.
hey, Main Street is called Duff Street.
Ew.
Oh God.
That's so gross. God damn it.
Ruined my fantasy.
I know.
There it was.
What? We can't have Duff Avenue?
No.
Why?
You open up a Dinklage Dramatic Acting Academy.
Oh man, it's like Shakespeare in Love. You know?
No,
Just make everybody read Peter
it's-
Dinklage
it's-
monologues.
It's Dinklage antiquities. Like it's nothing but Dinklage, like clay figures and statues and
Nothing but
wood.
short big
Ceramics.
heads, little big headed.
You could buy real household products, but they're smaller.
Oh God, so gross.
Who would you be, Matt? Because I pictured you as a good shot. You wouldn't be the sheriff, though, huh?
No.
I don't think I'm the sheriff, man, because I'm in actual real life. I'm pretty passive and a nice guy. But yeah, when I feel like Rocco and I would probably be like the duo. Like we would come in to fuck shit up when the sheriff's like, "Now I told you, boys, don't make me call Big Poppy and
Well,
little
what other positions do we have
Well,
here?
I
Ross?
tell you what,
Well,
something
look,
that I always
okay,
wanted to be
so-
is a
so-
barber, dude. I want to be the barber in the town.
Yeah,
barber,
that's
but you're
the
like,
thing.
Yeah.
the
Dude,
enforcer
no,
barber.
Yeah.
That's what
The
you are,
town
dude.
barber. The town
Desperado,
barber, I
bro.
like
You're
that.
Desperado. Instead of the guitar case with the
Yeah.
machine guns in it, you have the barber. So it's like when
Yeah.
shit goes down in the town, all of a sudden you're fucking your little case with your hair.
Like
shit
this guy was so
products.
nice. He just
knifing
cut my
people,
hair,
yeah.
and now he's fucking slitting throats. What a dick.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
pretty good with that
Or
straight
a
razor,
I
homie.
think JT would be a good bartender that just fucking
He's
gets
a bartender.
The chief of entertainment.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Music,
would book.
everything.
Yeah, you would book bands.
So
for
he'd be
bar.
the bartender at the bar, yeah, and he'd also run the brothel and everything
Yeah.
else. Yeah, that's
Run
great.
in our
I
town,
would- I would-
brothel's illegal.
yeah.
Yeah,
What?
I would want to go
No,
back to my
the
old
brothel's
college job.
illegal?
I'll be the
No,
bouncer there.
they
I'll be the
are-
bouncer there.
There you go. The bouncer.
Oh, I was
yes.
like, if the brothel's illegal, I'm not living in this town.
Dude, we have to have Jim
No,
O'Hare
you
as the
can
mayor.
legalize the brothel. You can legalize it.
The
Matt.
mayor needs to be Jim O'Hare, Ross.
Well, would that be Ross though? Ross, what would be
No.
your job?
No, Ross said he wants to bounce.
You're more important.
I
than
want to
that,
be the
Ross.
bouncer.
No.
I am, and you're right. You're right about that. So I want to change it because I want to change. Like, and I think a lot of people forget about my importance in this world. I think I would be mayor. I definitely would be mayor.
no.
Chaplain.
I want.
But I want
Jim O'Hare.
I
to
would be a
the
bouncer
mayor.
on the weekends.
We
I
need
would be
someone-
a bouncer on the weekends.
we need
Because
someone to be the judge, like the main judge.
Think about Jim O'Hare in a beautiful tux
Okay.
every day, like announcing his giant voice to everyone in the town.
I think Ross would be the judge.
Yeah.
Because-
Yeah, I think you're the judge,
Because
Ross.
Yeah.
judges are kind of like, very,
They're
very
powerful.
confident and
And
very
they're powerful.
Yeah, your house is next to
Yeah.
there.
See,
Because when you ride your steed home wasted, like Derek's not arresting you. Why?
No,
you're
the
fucking
fucking judge, bro.
dude.
I'm the judge.
Yeah. But
I'll take the judge. I'll take the judge.
Jim O'Hare's shaking hands and kissing babies
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
But-
You're not
do
that
see.
guy.
I do see Jim O'Hare as the head of the post office, though. He's got a very postal vibe about him.
Yeah, and you know what? The judge and the sheriff have to have this nice
we
little
need
thing, you
Richard
know?
Rule as the #1 deputy under Derek.
There you go.
Oh yeah, he'd be down too. He'd be down in South Dakota. By the way, so because I'm talking as if this is a real thing and we actually are going to buy this fucking town.
I know. I'm like going through this whole fantasy
I'm in
right
it.
now.
I'm in it.
We should set up a GoFundMe or an Indiegogo for the fucking town.
I'm selling. I'll sell my kids. Did you just?
Well,
fart,
hey
Jared?
Rocco, now that your number is only $500,000, you still have $100,000 left over, so you could buy the town and then have $100,000 left over.
That is true.
I'm not fucking a dude.
See,
Your
I
wife
think,
called in.
Yeah,
It's
your
a
wife said-
$500,000.
your wife said otherwise.
I think though, Ross, realistically, it's gonna take us around $5 million because we're gonna need the land, and then we're gonna need to put about 4.5 into Main Street.
We have to invest it. Yeah.
No. The bar is open. It's fully functioning.
We need
There's
someone
people
to work
that drink
there.
there every
we
night.
need a town hall. We need a couple more buildings, and then we need cabins for everybody.
I feel a little insecure though. I still never got a title out of this. I need something. Here.
Yeah, what is Matt? He's the county clerk.
The clerk?
He's the
Just give him
he's the banker.
the gimpiest position.
Well,
yeah,
can I be like the
gimpiest
sharpshooter where
He's
like
the,
I
he's
kill
the
people,
jailer,
but I'm always
he's the jailer.
I'm the head of the bank, because if you look back to all
Oh,
these, the head of the
yeah.
bank was always like, he was like the judge. It was like, oh, that guy runs the bank. We ain't gonna fuck with him.
Well, yeah,
He's
no,
got
I
all
just
our
want to
money.
be the degenerate where I have hookers in my room the whole time, and then I whenever they need me,
I
come
you're-
out drinking.
You're the
and I shoot-
asshole that shows up to town. It's like, oh,
You're
fuck.
you're the
Best in
drifter.
town.
You're
Everybody,
just the drifter. Full-time drifter.
Everyone hides.
But I want to stay in town and drink with you guys.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's what I mean.
full-time
Full-time drifter.
full-time
Full-time.
drifter.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? I don't know.
I'm just gonna
Whatever
come
I
back with
want.
dead
Dude,
coyotes and
he's
horses
the one
for food.
every morning. Derek's kicking him because he's passed out
Yes,
on the deck
that's
of
me.
the bar.
That's me.
Like he's
Wait,
like,
wait, which
hey,
leg?
Mr. Best.
The town drifter
You
from
need
the
to
other
get
side of the tracks.
You need to get over to your loft. Like Matt's room is near is
No.
is a loft
I
in a
got it.
barn.
I got it. Matt is the bank robber. He's robbing
He
from his
can't
own.
be a bank
He
robber.
steals the money and then he brings it right back to his own bank as the
No,
manager.
how about this? I do outside jobs, steal the
Yeah.
money, and invest
Bring
it
it back to
into
the town. Yes, dude. That was so
Dude,
rude.
Ross, could you
You're like
imagine
the Robin Hood of it's Sweat, South Dakota for those at home.
Dude, I can at least-
SWETT to South Dakota.
I can hide at least $300,000
Dude,
in Derek's fake leg. I
we
think.
should, and we would send invitations to celebrities to come party with us, but it would be horsebound. Like
Yeah.
someone would show up in Beverly Hills on a horse, deliver them a scroll, like you are invited to the town of Dink.
Dude.
Yeah, no, it's Sweat. It's called
Well,
Sweat.
we'll
so it'd be-
rename that.
I want to see you sweat.
We can
I wanna see
rename
you
that.
Sweat.
Yeah,
You're not
well-
allowed to rename the city.
We-
You're
well-
not allowed to rename the city.
Well, sweat's cool. We can do that.
Sweat's cool,
We
yeah.
sell a lot of
Booty
shirts for
sweat.
that. Booty sweat.
Booty sweat.
Want to see that booty sweat? Booty sweat.
Oh, by the way, Ross, we need to let you in on our new idea.
Dude,
What is this?
we created
What do you what? Yeah,
Yeah.
what is this? Because I heard about the double 4th of July. So where do we go from there?
So Rocco and I last night had a phone conference with E-Class.
Yes.
Okay.
E-class was, or
E-Class is our first AD from
Yeah.
Eric
Range 15.
Mateo.
And he's really close with
Dude,
a
I
lot
didn't
of
even
producers
know
in
his
the world.
name until now.
Yeah, he's
Good dude,
he's done a
man.
lot of
Good
things
dude.
in the producing world as and also friends with a lot of producers in music.
Yes. So E-Class is now in on our idea, full force, both feet.
Do we want to give up this information?
Yeah, we
Okay.
do, because we need to let people know now that this is our plan. So when it does succeed, it was like this was our plan all along.
Okay, let's tell him.
So Ross, we're gonna develop the next huge club hit.
Yes, the next huge club hit. Yes.
Yeah, so we picked apart LMFAO videos and lyrics yesterday, and not impressed.
No.
Like,
so
we could do that.
we can't.
what the fuck are you gonna call it?
It's gonna be called
yeah.
Take Your
Take
Pants.
your fucking pants off.
Take Your Pants Off.
It's like this little lackluster. I
No.
need,
No.
I need
Oh,
the
no.
hook. I need the
Oh, no.
hook.
Take your pants off! Take your fucking pants off!
See, that's what I needed. I'm in. I'm in that.
So, is it for dudes though or girls?
It's
Like,
for
who are you asking
everyone.
to take
It's
your pants
for
off.
everybody that's in a party, like because you're not having a party if you've got pants. It's not a party if there's
You
pants.
can rap that song. It's like, pull up to the club, don't give a fuck, pull my pants off
Yeah.
and stick it in your
Dude,
butt.
Yeah.
all of us are just waving our pants,
Dude,
We've got
imagine.
we've got Seattle Seahawks players like in the music
Everybody.
video, like everybody's there.
Dude, think
You
about.
got babysitters.
Think about. Remember the
Like
song.
6 babysitters.
It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Well,
Yeah.
now this is a whole different. Like,
This
look
is
at you
20
saying a party unless you take your fucking pants off. Everybody, take your pants off.
Yeah.
Take your fucking
Take your
pants.
fucking pants
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
He's already into it.
Dude,
I'm
it's
in, I'm in it.
Congratulations, you didn't copyright this. You put it on public forum, so now it got stolen.
no, right now this is the date stamp.
Yeah.
I
that
like
means
it.
anybody that does this
Yeah.
after this, it's like, bro,
You
we've
just-
got it on recording, you
Yeah.
dumbass.
You got a mushroom stamp of approval from the Dinker.
There it
Speaking
is.
about music, actually, Derek Weida, my man, you
Oh,
just
yeah.
dropped. You were like #1 on the metal list on iTunes, or what were you?
Yeah, we held the #1 position on the metal genre for a couple days, and
What-
we
what'd you
climbed
guys-
up.
what'd
We
you guys
climbed up
do?
to 82. 82 on
No
the top
shit.
100 on iTunes. We beat Drake for
Tell-
like an hour.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Which
That's
Drake
huge.
song? Which Drake?
No, it was the fucking album.
No
You know,
way.
So like top we climbed to 82 on the iTunes.
Well, what is your album?
Yeah,
dude?
so the
It's
people
called-
that are
give us some
listening,
backstory.
You know, so it's called Larinaga and Legless. He says it like a Spanish name, like Lerinaga.
Lerinaga.
Yeah, Lerinaga and Legless. Instamoted Gaff, Volume 1.
I mean, that's
Instamoted
the
Gaff.
hardest thing
That
to
is
Google.
So, but you do have this already posted on your Facebook page, correct? That people
Derek
can find
Weida
it.
fan page.
Yeah.
What
Derek Weida
what is it?
It's motivational metal, so we took. It was an idea I had driving home. I was like, man, I want to do like something for the dudes in the gym, like somewhere like it's like I'm training them or I'm a part of their workout and shit. So we developed this album where it's like a journey through a workout. There's some fucking hard banging guitar music and drums and shit, and then I'm just screaming in their ears.
Good shit.
That's badass. No, I actually bought the album the day it came out. Listened to it at the gym. I think it's fucking badass. I think I can see where some of the people that don't necessarily have the motivation to go to the gym, it's one of those things that's like, man, this is fucking badass. No shit. Derek Weida is kind of motivating me through a workout. It's pretty badass.
You're like in the ears, man.
It's a cool concept.
It's hard pressed for me not to like it because I fucking love metal. So you and I have very similar tastes in music.
It was a learning process, and like we're already working on Volume 2 and shit,
Yeah.
and getting better. So
Wait, you
it's
said I
fun.
got to be a guest rapper, right?
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Can I be a guest singer?
Absolutely.
There it
yeah,
is.
dude,
Game on.
We're gonna bring in
You know
all
what?
sorts of
God
people.
damn it, Rocco!
That's fucking awesome.
Rocco has never sung on the podcast.
No, I'm not gonna sing today.
Dude.
I'm not gonna sing today.
Adele, hello.
Why?
Now.
Why?
Hold on. If people don't know, and I'm going to put Rocco on the spot, he cannot remember a fucking lyric to
Yeah.
save his life. He needs a little working tempo, but he has the voice of an angel. And when he knows certain songs, it is amazing.
Yeah, I have to know the song, and I don't know any songs.
Please?
No, I'm not singing tonight. I'm not singing
Well,
today.
you need to do the.
But
Well,
I like
you
your
know
voice
what?
too.
Mama told me.
I know. Yeah, I know a little bit of that.
Give me a little bit, just a taste.
Mama told me when I was young to sit beside me, my only son.
So I love
Yeah,
it.
that's all right. Yeah, you can hear another
I feel like you need to be a little closer.
Hey,
Yeah,
Rocco,
we-
you're Rocco. You're a simple kind of man.
simple kind of man.
Is that it?
Yeah, I sing
was it
on
Simple Man?
the Rocco on the Rocco page. You can see
Yeah,
there's one
page.
on there singing. So whatever.
That was Simple Man, right?
That was Simple Man. Yeah, that's a cool song.
I always laugh about the Art 15 crew. We're all failed musicians. Like Jared was a touring Irishman.
Yeah.
I was a failed lead guitar player. You were just.
We're gonna bring it
amazing
back
singer.
this year, though.
We'll
We're
bring
because
doing it. We're doing it now.
We started a record label.
Yeah, we did.
What was the name of your band? What was the name of your band?
Jared's.
Jared's or mine?
Jared's. Yeah.
Oh, that was just me. It was just I was a solo act.
So you were never part of a band? I find that hard to believe.
No, I was never part of a band.
He did his own thing.
I see you playing a Casio keyboard upright.
Just weird facial expressions
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah, like way too. into it.
Yeah.
Take your pants off. Take your fucking pants off.
Pants off.
Dude, Ross, I was in an emo band in high school called Blind Story.
No,
I'm
dude, hey, were
jealous.
you really?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
jealous.
That's
What?
rad, dude. I didn't, dude, that's
what
so
is it
funny. I
called?
don't know that.
Blind Story, man. Yeah, it's dude. I gotta say, our singer sucked. But musically,
Musically?
thank
Musically,
you. I had asked
Yeah,
for
you're
that.
good, you're good.
Musically wise,
Yeah.
it was fucking dude. Crazy talented. I actually played bass because it was before I got into playing guitar. But all these guys are crazy fucking talented. We're like 15 years old, and dude. Some of the songs were called Brown Paper Magazine, and it was
Nice.
about going and jacking off in the bathroom,
Oh,
bad
that's
manners,
great,
saying
great.
like, "I'll stick my dick in your apple pie." All the lyrics were crazy, but it was a fun time.
Matt, we made it a full half hour without anybody mentioning sticking their dick into anything.
Oh,
No,
you-
that's
thank
not
you.
true.
I said apple pie.
That's not true. The first like 1 minute we were talking about your dick, Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I refused to talk about it for that reason. I
Yeah,
thought
but
we were going to set a
but we
record.
That's
were
so
talking
funny,
about
but hey, that's good. You know what's funny? I was actually supposed to be a lead singer for a band again, in 16 years old, high school, and I couldn't remember lyrics, so I wasn't a singer of that band.
The thing is with a lot of musicians though, and I saw this, always trying to put stuff together. They're the most disorganized,
Oh, they're the
undependable people
Worst.
ever. Like
Really?
Yes,
I got-
a majority of them,
Yeah.
and that's why the bands that you see succeed truly are the bands that treated what they were doing like a business and treated it that all of the members equally respected the art and the business side of things,
Right.
and then push forward together. Like, and if you look at a lot of bands, a lot of them fail because half the members just don't. It's we don't need to practice, man. I wanted to take my girl to a movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then you have people who are super focused like Drake, and then Derek comes along and records an album and knocks him right off the charts. Right off the fucking
I
chart.
mean, I wouldn't say off the charts, but yeah, it It's kind of how our
Well,
podcast
hey,
was. We had our moment of fame. You know, we're like, oh, we're like
Hey,
number two.
we took that number 2 spot in comedy. And
That's huge.
That's brilliant.
That was a good feeling. I'm glad I got the screenshot because I wanted to pass Joe Rogan. I'm a huge fan of the Joe Rogan experience.
I think if we planned it, we could. If we truly planned
You
it with
could.
a good episode and a good marketing campaign, it would take us 48 hours and we could. do
yeah,
it.
but that's
We could be number one
again. But that's a temporary thing. Like you see him, he's holding that spot. The more we do this, people start to know it.
On
We're going to be there.
episode 750.
No, I
though.
know.
And if you,
But I
if
got to
you
admit,
look,
Joe Rogan is Rock and I
Amazing.
both love him, dude. He's funny,
Intelligent as
super
fuck.
smart,
Yeah.
and fucking rad, and talks about kind of a multifaceted thing on this podcast. He's never like one directional.
Dude, Ross, I just
No, you
listened
don't wanna see
to
One Direction.
I did that for you.
to Josh Wolf had Brian Callen on his podcast as a
nice.
guest.
Did he?
And it was right away. Brian sucked it into just like I'm going to keep listening to this. Like shit, like because Brian's
Yeah,
Brian's
and by the way, so hey, Jared, in turn, I had heard Josh Wolf on Brian's podcast,
no shit.
and yeah, so and Brian sucked it all in. Their show is starting. By the way, those of you who don't know who listen to us, we're friends with Fighter and the Kid. Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen make an appearance in Range 15.
Good dudes.
Funny as
Great
fuck.
Great
dudes.
dudes.
I had so much fun
Great
with them.
dudes.
Yeah.
I was telling that
and
to
they-
Josh the other day. I was just like, dude, like Brian drew me in that whole day. Like I just wanted to stand near him
Dude,
the whole
such a
fucking
rad.
day.
They're both rad dudes, and I was impressed that Brennan is such a good-looking dude.
Dude, well, I've watched his fights forever, and I was like,
Whoa,
oh,
whoa,
No.
whoa!
no,
Did your price
Is he
just
good
go
enough
down?
for you to fuck? Is that who,
Did
who
your
your
price
guy
go
is?
down?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't
No,
know
If
dude.
it was Brendan, would your
Hey,
price go down?
we've watched them fight for years,
Dude,
Matt. You know,
Yeah, Rocco and I are huge fighters or fight fans, and then when we I saw him in real life. I was like, God damn, dude, you're fucking handsome.
Yeah,
he was like
handsome.
6'5". I was like,
he's one
hey,
of those
my
dudes,
wife's here on set. Don't you look at her,
exactly.
bitch.
I was like
You
one of
know?
those guys. Like, I wouldn't introduce him to my sister because he'd try and fuck her.
Yeah, I can't beat your ass, but I'll shoot
I was
you.
putting the armor on. I was touching everything.
You were, you sick fuck.
Hey, and Jared, to go back to your point, you know why they're so successful? Brendan is the one who does all the business in that group, and he really pushed them to the edge. Like, for all their success and everything they're doing now, like, dude, on the podcast, they talk about it all the time, how, Callen's late or whatever. Brendan keeps driving that train. So,
Dude, and that's what this stuff takes. In all of this, it takes somebody with a good business mindset that says, hey, it's fun and games and it's great to enjoy what you do, but you've got to take it seriously.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Yeah. Can I wake up at 10?
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, man.
We don't have problems
Yeah.
with that ever.
So, anyways, back to I got a song called "Taking Your Motherfucking Pants Off."
Take your pants off.
Take your fucking pants off!
Hey, Matt,
Who
who is the horrible lead singer that you outed earlier of your former band?
Oh, dude, this is when I was 15, man. I was the worst musician in the band, so I can't really out him.
Just
who
out
was
him.
the singer? Who was the
Yeah.
singer?
I'm-
What's
it's-
his name?
No.
I'm not outing him. Whatever.
needs to know.
Fuck it. Jeremy Santiso.
That's Google it. Hey,
Jeremy!
find him on Facebook. Find him on
not-
Facebook.
we're not-
He just took over as the lead singer for Foo Fighters.
yeah, fuck.
Yep.
He's now on the
He's
Fight
on a
on Sight
58
list.
city
No.
world tour.
He was a nice kid, man. We were young. It was just kind of like that. Where are you? I don't know.
That was the
really
times,
whiny
though,
shit.
Yeah, that was exactly what was
I
big at that
recently
time.
saw Starting Line live.
How was that?
Yeah, of course he loved it. Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed. I hate to say that because I love them.
Yeah.
But they were the headlining band. They play one show a year. They played for fucking like 35 minutes.
Really?
Like 3 songs everybody knew, 4 songs everybody knew. They played one weird song that he said he just wrote that sounded like August Burns Red, where he was screaming, and it's like, I didn't come here to listen to you fucking scream, dude. Like,
I would have.
I was just kind of like, I was sad about. I'm still sad about that whole event.
You should drink some more vodka. You're looking a little
yeah,
low
you
there,
are.
brother.
Drink some more.
I'm a little down.
Drink more vodka.
Kenny, if you ever listen to our podcast, you disappointed me. Write me an email.
Yeah.
Call me at.
R.I.P. Lemmy.
And
R.I.P.
Tina,
Lemmy.
Tina, answer your fucking Twitter.
Oh, Tina Margarino. You were talking about Tina
Oh,
Margarino.
that's right.
Napoleon Dynamite's girlfriend has not responded to Jared. By the way, I'm on day like 40 something of Robert Rodriguez.
I think
of
you should
at
start
Rodriguez.
harassing
He has
her.
still not let me write Machete and
On Instagram.
Machete Kills Again in Space.
Have you even got?
So if
Have you
you're
even
out
got a
there-
reply, Ross?
No,
I have not gotten a reply,
Dude,
although he has replied to others. So if you're
Yeah.
out there listening,
I got real
keep
close,
hammering
Ross.
him away.
I got real close. I'm just trying to convince one of his buddies
Does
to
Rudy
just pass the message.
Does Rudy have his email?
No,
Like,
Rudy has everything.
Yeah.
So I'm working on
You're
it
like,
real
Rudy,
quick.
just
I
give
just
me a
don't. I'm
fucking
trying
email.
to. Yeah, I was trying not to throw Rudy's information out there, but I have one of his buddies that I'm really working on convincing, trying to pass over that information so I can reach
actually,
out.
better yet, let's set up a dinner, and
That's
then
it.
we'll bring it up.
That's it.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
And by the way, because we are over 600 tweets now. People
check-
have been tweeting
Hey, Ross,
all over from the podcast.
here's
to
the deal.
At Rodriguez on Twitter.
Hey, Rudy Reyes will be at SHOT Show. Let's sit down with him and let's talk. He's gonna get to know what's going on, and then he's gonna be like, you know what, brother?
Hey,
I
brother.
love it, brother. And let's do it, brother. And so he's gonna pass the information, and we're gonna make this happen because he's all about this good connections, and that's gonna be good for him too because we'll get
about-
Rudy Reyes in the
he's
movie as well.
about good vibes.
Good vibes, man.
Dude, Rudy gives me weird, like all of a sudden I'm motivated to
Dude.
work out.
Dude,
when I'm around
I'm
him.
telling you, I was on set with him one time, and he did 1,000,000 push-ups, and I was like, why is he
Jesus.
doing so many?
I filmed the scene in bed with Derek today.
Whoa,
Yeah.
hey.
We
I had a huge erection.
it was big.
God damn,
It was big.
Dude, that's a
Did you kick him out of bed for eating crackers?
No, we got it under the sheets.
Yeah, we got on the sheets
Did you
and
really?
yeah,
Wow.
sheets and it was not neat. So
sheets and crackers.
Sheets and crackers.
Take your pants off. Take your
Take your fucking pants off. Yeah, hey, if you took your pants off, do you have shaved pubes? I shave up, dude. I'm not afraid of that.
Yeah, no,
I'm not
you
afraid
have
of that,
to.
dude.
You have to.
Some people don't, though, Rocco. Some
I
people
don't.
don't.
That's weird. What?
No
I
shit.
believe,
No,
no, I
of
believe
course
you.
you
I
don't,
believe
Jared.
that.
Of course you
listen,
don't.
listen, Ross.
he could barely even shower.
Yeah, exactly. It was about a year ago we decided we wanted to get a personal assistant just for JT, not for anyone
Dude,
else.
when we were in Charleston,
God, man.
you went, Jared. Okay, I'm gonna tell a story. Jared went through like a rough 4 days.
I don't
we,
remember.
We were traveling everywhere.
doesn't remember.
Hey,
I
Matt,
don't
Matt,
remember.
I thought you were going to say childhood, and then you were like, oh, no.
Dude, no, you
Traveling in
Charleston.
Charleston was your rough 4 days.
No, we were doing like a whiskey tour. This is like 9 months ago, man. And Jared just like hadn't showered in 2 days. Rocco shows up, and Jared's like, I really need to do laundry, man. And we're like, okay. So he went to the bar and ended up. It was the
No. That's in Southern Pines.
in Southern Pines.
Yes.
It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. He goes, yeah, I was getting a beer and some random 45-year-old said she'd wash my clothes, so I gave her a bag of my clothes, to
Dude,
a complete
No.
fucking stranger.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, no, that
Dude.
was the night after he pissed all over the goddamn room.
So Rocco and I were just like, what is going on with Jared's life? And you've been way better lately, but he gave his fucking dirty clothes to a complete stranger in Southern Pines, at a random bar,
No.
and she was like, I'll go wash them at my friend's house. Come
That's
pick him up in
exactly. She
2
was
hours.
washing him at a friend's
At a
house.
random bar.
Dude, she was
No. There's more details you're leaving out. I gone down to because we weren't staying in like a real hotel. We were staying in that inn.
like a
where
no-
the old
Yeah.
woman owned the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I came downstairs with that bag and I asked her, do you know any place I could do laundry? And she goes, no, I mean, you could walk up and down Main Street, but I don't know anything specific. And that chick was sitting in those weird chairs in the lobby, and she goes, oh, you need to do laundry? I was like, yeah. She goes, oh, we could go to my friend's house and fucking do it there.
Yeah, but her friend's house. And Jared even said, he goes, yeah, but when we went to the friend's house, they didn't even know who she was, really.
Yeah, well, she was like, oh, well, she's at work, but her son's there.
Did
and her
she
son-
do your fucking laundry?
Yes.
No,
yes.
no.
And she brought it back folded.
No, you're misrepresenting this.
What?
The fucking laundry was in a bag and it was still wet.
Oh, yeah, that's
and we
right.
waited
Yeah.
for 2 hours when we
Yeah.
thought
At
she
the
was
restaurant.
at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And we remember we were sitting there like, dude,
Yes.
your clothes are fucking gone, bro.
Yeah.
And she walked in cracked out and was like, I gotta go.
yeah,
Here's
she
your
was
laundry. It
scratching
was
herself.
Yeah, it was wet, and I was just like,
It was insanely
oh my
weird.
god, dude.
Jared trusts everyone and talks to everyone. Like fucking weirdos.
Hey, she said she'd wash my clothes, and she did, and they dried in the trunk.
Yeah, and you needed that.
Oh, boy.
That's a real story.
That can't be.
Because
can't.
that day we started driving south. We were in.
That was a
Southern
big week,
Pines.
man. A lot of
Yeah.
crazy shit. You pissed on the floor, got laundry done.
Yeah.
I quit my job. It was good.
I had 2 showers over the course of that 24 hours because I took one where we were waiting to go to the bar when we checked into the hotel.
What?
Yeah,
Hey, Matt, I think you
'Cause
guys
were on
were
the
at my
phone with your
house.
wife.
I think you guys were at my house the week before,
Yes.
and
Yeah,
then you
we
guys
were.
went down there, and I remember you calling specifically, and you're like, "I'm fucking done with this trip. I'm done with it." Like it was you guys had really gone hard.
Well, we went on a yacht. The yacht broke.
Dude, yeah, we were like meeting up with all these random people. It was just too much. I was like, I'm ready to go home, man. Like,
Yeah, because so we did the Wilmington thing, immediately followed by the Fayetteville giant meet and greet, immediately following Southern Pines, immediately following Charleston. I mean, it was
it was
back
like
to
4 or
back.
5 meet and greets in a row, and I was just like smoked. I was like, I'm done, man. I want to go like lock myself into my room and watch movies.
We filmed a video out on the boats in Charleston. The boat broke. And that guy ended up stealing like $40,000 from us.
Yes.
It was like 25.
He's
It
on the
wasn't 40,
he's on the
like-
fighting
Between
site.
like 25 and 40.
He's fight on site for sure.
Yeah.
What? Who is this guy?
Nah,
Who is
well,
this
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
guy?
Nah, we won't out, man. We've had some.
We're going through some legal shit with that, so we're
Yeah.
not.
Who is the $65,000 man?
No, that's the thing. We're going through legal stuff right now, and we're not going to mention that right now.
Yeah,
We'll
just-
wait until that clears, and then I'll punch him in the face.
Yeah, he'll stay unnamed to this
Yeah.
point.
Fucking fuck.
Need a beer?
Well,
Okay,
hey,
good.
Jared, if you need to, you can always Airbnb your extra room that you have there.
Mine over here.
Yeah. How much do you think you would get for if we Airbnb'd your extra room there? And
my
how
God.
bad would the reviews be?
$42
Yeah,
a
should,
week.
We should Airbnb it for $13 a night. Like, but you have to sleep. You have to sleep with the guns on the bed, though.
Yeah, what would be your description? What would be your description in the Airbnb, and what would the reviews be like?
It would be like get in your hole, troll.
Oh god.
Because
Stop it.
because that room has blacked out windows and everything.
Dude, that is.
There's no power on.
I'll never
like,
sleep there.
There's just a tiny little LED light.
No, I'm never gonna sleep there.
What are you talking about?
Oh, shut up.
We need Derek to
Everybody
sleep
had.
there.
Derek slept in there. Matt slept in there. Everybody slept in there.
I've not slept in there yet.
Leo,
When
that
I passed,
Marty.
yeah,
Yeah,
In
yeah.
that room? Yeah. Fucking Jesus.
Derek hates it because you're like the most allergic to pets, so it
Yeah,
just destroys
and
you.
we just let the
Dude,
animals. Just
every
like,
night I
have
slept in
bed.
that room, I laid my fucking clothes out on the bed. I slept on top of my clothes.
I can already hear you getting nasally for being
Yeah,
in the
I
house
know,
for like 2
yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Let's.
Can I have
I
one of
want
those?
to talk
Can I
to
have
Derek a
one
little
of
bit.
those?
Oh, you want one of those? He wants
No,
one of
I
those.
just want one of those. Like, not
Jeez.
the one you have.
I want to know.
Get in your hole, troll. Get in your
Yeah.
hole, troll.
You try to
Jer-
call those?
here, drink this one. Here, drink this weird thing. Get
Here,
I
that.
don't want
here's a
that
Coors
fucking
Light, buddy. There you go.
God, you fucking softy.
I'm sorry.
Obviously, we're drinking tonight. But Derek, tell me, I want to know, what are the plans, man? What are the plans for you being here in El Paso? We're kind of excited about
Yeah,
everything,
man.
you moving out here. And so what are some future ideas that you have going on, and as well as plans for getting shredded and hopefully getting me shredded for the future?
And dudes, you're gonna blow. Tell us about them too.
All the dudes are like the top dudes.
I mean, I would say the top two.
Maybe at the end. You know, I fucking came down here to hang out with you guys. You know, up in Minnesota, like we all preach about community and shit like that. Up in Minnesota, even though I had friends and there's community there and shit like that, I just kind of felt a little bit on my own, you know. And so it's nice to be down here hanging out with you guys. But you know, like no shit, I came down here to open a fucking gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been waiting to hear that,
No
man.
shit.
So we're
That's
gonna
the plan, Stan.
we're gonna do it in El Paso here.
Fuck
And
yeah,
we
we
just
love-
we just fucking start here, and we just like. And I came down here. Holy, there's a lot of fucking gyms in this town. There's a lot of like in shape people. I'm not used to this, you know. Like,
Yeah. Everyone works out. Even
Everybody up in
Yeah.
Minnesota is too busy eating fried mayonnaise bowls.
even the 35-year-old mother with 4 kids, she works out.
Yeah.
and that's what I learned. And you know, like up in Minnesota, I go to like these fancy fucking gyms. It's white suburban moms and shit like that. I'm used to seeing hot moms all day while their husbands are at work. They don't work. I come down here and yeah, it's like middle-aged Mexican women. You can tell they're like they got kids and
Yeah, but you notice though, the
dude.
personal trainers are not in shape.
not yet.
There's very few out there that look like
Dude,
personal
almost,
trainers.
it's funny you say. I mean, some of the CrossFit gym people, the
Yeah, some of the
trainers
CrossFit
are
gym-
decent
yeah, they're
shape,
good.
but like, yeah, man, a lot of like the
Regular
EP
gyms.
fitness people are all fat. When the
Yeah, you're
Russian guy we like at the EP
But
fitness
Dorian,
is like,
Dorian's the fucking
Dude,
shit.
he's cool,
Dorian
man.
ruins my life, man.
Yeah.
I think I work out hard. Every time I'm doing something, Dorian comes over and he like corrects me and makes me go harder.
goes,
And so
"Are
like
you-"
sometimes I
Yeah.
wait to do my lift until I know that Dorian is across the fucking room.
Yeah, that's
you know?
that's one of
Like,
the personal trainers here, Ross, at our local gym that we all go to. He's
Yeah.
he's not Russian background. What was his descent?
I would say Russian.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
says
know, man.
Ukraine or something
Romanian?
Something
I don't
like
know.
yeah,
Something.
but he has a military background. He was a military guy, veteran, and then all he does is come up and talk shit about all of us when we work out. It's like, your form, you need to do this a little bit better. But when you wake up in the morning, are you drinking a spoonful of vinegar oil?
Just yesterday, he's like, hey, before you come lift, tablespoon of fucking extra virgin olive oil, and then a tablespoon of honey and crushed up pecans. And he didn't tell me what the fuck it does. He just told me to take it. I'm like,
He has a cure
man,
for
I don't know.
everything.
I don't know.
Yeah,
he's like, I come from a place where we don't have the nice things you have. I'm like, that doesn't mean I'm going to drink
Yeah.
olive oil.
So no, that's
I have a subscription to EP Fitness.
subscription. Is that what you call it?
I don't know. I've been paid for it every month.
A membership.
It's a
A
membership. You
membership,
fucking.
whatever.
You gotta
We're
show up once.
We're there every day at 6 a.m.
Yeah, where there's
Dude, you know what I was? I think Rocco,
I'll
you sent
start
that
the
today
day
on
after
the
tomorrow.
since we're talking about working out. But it's like a new European fad, the synthol.
Oh
oils.
my god!
So if you don't know what synthol oil is, it's very prevalent. I feel like in the European community or whatever. But it's literally a sub. What do we call it? A sub demographic.
It's a subdermal. It's a subdermal injection.
injectable
Yeah.
that it's like an oil base that's not it doesn't dilute into any form of your body. It literally stays there. So
It's actually. So I looked into this and I actually did the whole Wikipedia and read it as much as I far could into it.
great source.
But it's
Wikipedia.
it's all legit.
I wrote all my
Top of
college
the food chain.
papers on
I found
Wikipedia.
it. I'm on Wikipedia as well, and you can find it. No, but you inject it into a muscle, and what it does is this substance
Into the muscle. I thought it was
No, actually,
Oh
you,
my
I was reading about it. You inject it into the muscle, and
it expands the muscle.
and here's what it does. Yeah, it pulls in the fluid into the muscle and expands the muscle. So the muscle itself looks bigger, doesn't necessarily get stronger. There's no strength behind it.
No, it's
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
an
it's-
oil-based thing
so-
you can't absorb.
Yeah, it's exactly.
and
It's
the
an
other
oil
dudes,
base.
like that picture you sent us, that guy had like a gallon worth of synthol, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I can't imagine what the long-term effects or short-term
Oh man, there's
effects
plenty of
that.
videos
It's
right
so-
now showing those get infected and having to get it drained.
yeah,
and
the
it
draining the brown
destroys-
pus, dude.
It
It's so
completely destroys
disgusting.
the muscles. Do you know anything about synthol?
I know it looks stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
I see those
What
pictures.
about,
I see those
wind
pictures.
straw? What about wind straw? Is that still going on?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
In the weightlifting, bodybuilding,
Yeah.
professional sports, anything you can think of that's in a high level, there's going to be your steroids, your performance enhancing drugs.
I'll say this: like I've seen a lot of my friends do competitions and shit like that. Like seeing Derek and even Matt and stuff like that. The stuff that you guys do, you guys actually look good. Seeing these fucking idiots that fake tan themselves and do this dumb shit, it doesn't look at all like I don't get where we
Yeah,
took that wrong
no.
turn and
That's-
said, "Oh man, I want you all to be fucking weird orange. I want you all to be wearing fucking this."
But you
Like,
have to understand that that's a culture, man,
whatever.
that you don't get because obviously you don't go to the gym.
I want to hear
No,
Derek's opinion. on this.
I'm saying I think it looks cooler if you're just muscular. Not
Yeah, I hear you.
fake. Yeah, why are you gonna go and make yourself fucking orange, bro?
Well, they
what
do
does
that.
that do?
They only do that for the shows, and it shows more cuts, and there's a reason behind that. But go ahead, Derek. I want
If
to
you
hear
have
your
real
opinion.
cuts, you don't need the orange.
I get I get a kick out of it because I've been in both worlds now. Like I grew up, I lifting for 12 years, inspired by like Arnold and pumping
Yes.
iron and shit like that, classical lifting, bodybuilding. But last year I started CrossFit. Like oh my god, and CrossFit gets so much hate. But yeah, exactly. Like bodybuilding training, and that shit's easy. Like that shit's easy as
Well, it's isolation, man. It's
Yeah,
it's a very
it's-
basic. It's
it's-
hard to be at the top of the
it's just
game, but
chill.
to look decent as bodybuilding,
Yeah.
it's fucking
you know,
pretty easy.
and last year, at the beginning of last year, I was like, I need some sort of competition aspect in my life, and I seriously considered bodybuilding, and I had to like look at myself in the mirror, like, do you want to shave your leg? Like, is that what you
Yeah,
think a
bodybuilding-
fucking man is?
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. I
I'm
don't
not-
want to shave
yeah.
my leg.
Well, dude, and that's the thing with fitness across the board, which is kind of how I live my life now. Like, I like to be viewed as a man. Mel likes me like hairy guy and that, and I like to be very functional, but at the same time, you still want attributes like. And you and I train very similar, where it's like isolation exercises. Where we're building certain peaks of traps, biceps, or whatever. Do that, but then we're going into the competition side and doing very hardcore Olympic lifting and being a very strength athlete. And I enjoy that, man, because it's like if you're just doing 40-pound dumbbells and just isolation exercise, it's kind of boring. There's no competition in there. Like, I want to be strong, but
I think
at the
that
same time, I'm not a competitor.
I think that roots from kind of our backgrounds being the alpha males and doing these high speed things, and eventually now it's like, okay, what's my next mission? It was like, well, fuck, it'd be nice to be successful in another field, and competing in fitness. Well, there's no real. I mean, you can compete in bodybuilding, but that's not a real competitive field where we feel we've accomplished this crazy goal. But a CrossFit competition is like, man, that's a feat. You know
and
what
can
I
I
mean?
interject in this? And I'll leave this with this. I enjoy anybody that goes out and gets fit, whether it's bodybuilding, CrossFit, or anything. And I think that's a lot of disconnect out in the fitness industry. It's like, if you're not doing what I'm doing, just across the board, then people talk shit. But at the end of the day, if you're living a healthy lifestyle, good on you. What I've seen a lot, and Derek, you can attest to this, it's like you see a lot of people in the fitness industry, like females that are like, on Jesus, like 7 times the fat burners they should be preaching. It's all about squats and cardio.
That's every industry.
Well, it's
though.
across the board,
Well,
and it gives us false expectation of fitness. And it's like you can have 15% body fat and be a really healthy dude. It's about lifestyle. It's not about vanity. I mean, that's associated with working out, but at the end of the day, it's about health. Like, we want to be strong. It's about the looking good and feeling good.
It's this new social norm that's been brought from Facebook, and it's not just fitness. It comes down to firearms, fucking everything.
It's across the
a
board.
guy
I
goes
go-
to the range on Saturday and then makes a post on Sunday morning. Oh, if you ain't out fucking practicing your skills, you ain't there. It's like, dude, I know you. You only went one time, you fucking dumb bitch.
Yeah.
people think I look good or I'm in shape. I go on my social media and I'm like, oh my god, I'm the fattest person on the earth, you know? Because like it's all this.
But I think that's why you've been so like kind of revolutionary in the standpoint of fitness you've taken. You're like, listen, you can still look great, and kind of like a lot of guys we are. I just never had the voice for it. But you still live day to day like a normal human. When you want to fucking
have a
eat
couple
ice cream,
vices, couple
you
vices.
fucking eat ice cream. When you drink Coors Light all the fucking
He
time,
eats Chipotle all
you
the
go
goddamn
work your
time.
fucking ass
I want to
off.
give a shout out to 2 hardworking motherfuckers that I always see working hard, and that's Bubbles and Phil Labonte. Because those
yeah.
dudes are always in the fucking gym, and they're always on
hey.
fucking tour.
Well, Philip.
Phil Labonte is the lead singer of All That Remains. Bubbles is the new bassist. So
Yeah.
Yes,
give them
and,
Getting
and
down.
those 2 are always pushing hard.
Oh,
yeah,
it's-
I think
it's
it's
great.
cool.
I want to work out with that motherfucker.
Who?
So
Phil?
hey, so Derek, are you still in CrossFit now?
Yeah, I tried to fucking like moving down here. I wanted to take like December and January off. I didn't want to work out at all. I wanted to drink beer and get fat as fuck. But I got roped into a couple competitions, and I got this like legit fucking competition February 6th coming up, where it's just me versus one other dude in the spotlight and shit.
It's like the MMA of fucking CrossFit, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Who is he? Who is he?
So-
Do you know him? Is he your buddy?
Mike Gallardo, he's another fucking wounded veteran. I say that like he's a below the knee amputee.
He's
You know,
a
like,
dude.
yeah,
I looked
yeah.
him up. He is a badass,
He
but
stubbed
he
his-
is below the knee.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, he's
Yeah.
got a little bit. You don't have the
He
He
joint
stubbed his
manipulation.
toe. He
Yeah.
stubbed his toe once.
So like I'm gonna do some shout out videos where like I remember my first paper cut, or like I thought this was an adaptive division, you know, like where's your injury?
This
No,
is-
just
hey,
get-
this
no,
is-
he-
hey,
he's
hey,
solid, man.
Ross,
He's
this
fucking
is going to be
solid.
very similar to like Over the Top. It's like, when I turn my head around, it's like an engine.
When I turn my head around, it's like an engine.
Yeah.
That's rad, man. No, that's cool, man. And then also,
So hey, for Derek, so for a casual person like who's not in CrossFit or new to CrossFit, is it as demanding and grueling as people say or think? Because you always see that person at the grocery store walking into the office who's just like, oh man, I was at CrossFit yesterday. I'm fucking dead today. I'm dead.
I've
Can a
died.
normal
I've
person
died
pick
on
it
a
up?
few CrossFits.
It is what it like everything else in life. It is what you make of it. It's like CrossFit. It's how hard you push yourself. If they're fucking killing themselves, yeah, this shit kicks my ass every day. You know,
The
and-
first time I was introduced to it was, and I'll give this guy kudos, Peyton Knipple. I call it the shook because literally when we were done, I shit and puked myself at the same time.
that's funny.
So that was the workout forever.
That was your first CrossFit
That was my
experience.
first CrossFit experience as an instructor. I was in really good shape too. I was in great running shape. And he was like, all right, I just got back. He got back from the level 2 course. He's like, I want you guys to try this stuff. He had all the equipment outside. And me and this guy, Kyle Anderson, did it. And my soul died that day.
hey, Ross, here's something kind of exciting. Derek has
Yeah.
Derek has taken on the role of being my personal trainer.
Oh,
For 2016.
Oh shit!
But there's a competition aspect involved.
Yes,
you know. So I'm a First Forum sponsored athlete, and First Forum just launched their like 2016 transformation competition.
Yeah.
essentially
10 grand right to the winner.
Yeah, no, 10 grand every
No
10,
shit.
10 grand every 90 days to a new winner, 50K overall for the fucking year.
Damn.
Right? And so,
Wow.
Yeah.
I
So-
can transform.
No, but it's a no shit. Like, so, you know, like I'm a First Form sponsored athlete. This company, what we're talking about fitness here, that's them. They're regular. We're all like everybody who works for the company, everybody in the community, we're all regular fucking people. And so this is really fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Hey Ross,
That's awesome.
I heard you before. I kind of cut out for a second, but you're asking about CrossFit. I believe CrossFit is like a dick, right?
Oh man.
Just because you sucked it once doesn't make you a professional dick sucker. Doesn't make you great at dick sucking. Now, there are people out there that suck that dick like they're mad at it, and they're great CrossFit athletes. But, you know, if you showed up to a couple classes, I don't want you to give me a blowjob because you're not that good at it. Do you get the analogy?
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah. No, 100%.
That wins the
Because
top
a lot of
analogy
the
of
people,
2016 award.
a lot of the people who do CrossFit treat it like a marathon of like, oh my god, I did that once. I don't.
Yeah.
There's not
Yeah,
very many
nah.
people that I'm like, oh, that's a regular everyday thing for them.
But then when you see like top competing CrossFit athletes, you're like, I can't even touch what they're
Hey,
doing.
we
I
had-
want to know what
It's
those
insane.
motherfuckers are on.
We had one of those guys on Range 15. It was Kenneth Leverage.
Yeah.
Kenneth Leverage.
yeah.
What an amazing person.
And he was cool as
the
fuck.
coolest dude we've met, and the guy
jacked.
was jacked. He wore tight
He's in a
pants.
really funny scene too.
yeah, a
really
huge
funny.
yeah,
funny
he's got a
scene.
really funny scene in
with
the movie.
our hair specialist Maddie.
Yeah, what a great dude that guy was, man. We had a good time with him, and he was complete. Like you hear the stereotypes of these CrossFitters, think they're all big and bad or whatever. You know, you hear these
Humble dude,
stereotypes.
man.
This guy was so humble, fun, and I even talked about like, man, you know, one of these days I want to try it. And he goes, oh, brother, you text me, let me know, and I'll help you out. And I'm like, what a good dude, man.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's why it's a stereotype because it's not prevalent.
It's like I've never met a mean Mormon. CrossFitters are pretty much the Mormons of working out.
What?
Wow, Jared, you're really reaching on that.
Jared
you're
with the
reaching
knowledge.
with T-Rex arms on
Yeah,
that.
T-Rex are the
Jared
reach.
with the knowledge.
Jared's like, I don't know how to be in this conversation. They're talking about working
Yeah.
out and
Talk about
Yeah.
fitness. Can we talk about food again?
Yeah,
I
would
wish
love it.
more men were like him. Like I was waiting for that joke to pop up. I was waiting for. Hey, so let's since Jared ended it on a downer, let's bring it up on a positive. We're gonna go with the drinking bros and broettes of the week. For the first time ever, it is a couple.
Oh, no.
It is a couple this week.
Who is
Hey.
it? Who is it, Ross?
It is Melissa Streeter and her husband Sean Streeter.
The Streeters.
Shit.
God,
It
I
is the
love
first
them.
drinking bro couple of the week.
I've partied with them in two cities,
I went.
Wilmington and Las Vegas.
Yeah, I remember we took
Yes.
double shots of Jameson in a parking lot in Las Vegas.
We did.
He's like, yeah, you want to get drunk tonight, mate?
Yeah.
Take another
and he
shot.
was inviting the girl in the minivan
Yeah.
to come to our party
I think she came too.
twice.
Shit. Sorry, Mel. Just kidding.
Melissa is super active on the Drinkin' Bros fitness page, and she out deltoids Jared
Oh, yeah.
easily.
Easily.
She's a fucking strong girl.
She gets
Everybody though
down.
does.
Let's get
Everybody
her
does.
numbers, and then I'll go match them.
You know, hey, I have a funny story I want to tell about Jared real quick. But yeah, the Melissa and Sean, dude, we love you guys. They're so they help out the page. They're always doing good things for people and just active, and we love that. We love seeing people active in the community. So
That's
phenomenal.
Love both.
You
of
said
them.
the trap comment about Jared real quick, and I want to bring up the fact that even though we make fun of you, Jared, I'm going to give you a compliment. We remember we were on Buffalo Wild Wings on base.
Yes.
I don't know, but you missed the punching bag.
missed the punching
which was
bag.
so funny. But Jared, I think you took the bar out of like 20 dudes that hit the fucking the bag, the machine that records how hard you hit. You took the fucking cake, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get consistent 800 to 900.
It's a game.
I was trying to. I couldn't remember. But
He's
wow,
so
what the
he's
fuck were
so
we doing?
weird, but he's goddamn, he's good.
Dude, I was like, oh, look at this. He's so gonna make. And dude, he haymaker.
Hey,
the fuck
Ross,
out of
I
that.
went for it and missed the whole fucking ball.
That's okay. Remember,
What?
I did a high kick.
Yeah, and Matt went to
And
do a
I slipped.
roundhouse kick and slipped.
I still hit it, but
You kicked the whole machine.
ate shit.
What a
And
fucking
Jared rocked you guys.
Yes, I know. I was like,
Well,
all
it
right,
wasn't really. It wasn't even against them. We were all going against other dudes
Yeah,
that
like
were just
other
calling
army
us
guys.
out. And I know that machine, so I was like, all right, let's.
When it's
do
a video
this.
game, Jared kills
I know
it.
that machine.
Fuck, man.
Oh fuck! When it's a video game, Jared's the one we call.
Yeah,
When we buy
yeah.
the fucking town, the guy who owns the video game store in Sweat, South Dakota.
Hey,
He opens up a GameStop.
the sheriff.
on,
The sheriff.
on every goddamn corner.
The sheriff outlawed AC in Sweat, South Dakota.
Fuck that. I'm from Minnesota.
Can I use a lifeline when it comes to video games? I'm gonna call Jared.
Yeah. I think everybody would.
Shit, I
Well,
love.
hey,
Yeah, before we
for-
wrap it up, Ross, I know you're gonna do a little end thing here, but I do want to give another shout to Derek. Derek, you'll probably see him more on the show lately. He's down in El Paso with us. I think from the whole crew, it's been.
You can see great nudes of him.
Yeah.
www.derekweida.com. Oh wait, some asshole bought that. Didn't
No, I talked to him today. He's gonna give it to me for like the
Oh,
same fucking
shit!
price that he got it.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
he's
get
actually,
the .com.
He's
Yeah.
actually a decent person. I don't know if he's a nice guy. Maybe it's because somebody posted his fucking address
Yes.
and phone number online. But
Troll dogs. Troll dogs.
Fuck you both. I was trying to be nice, but dude, Derek, to everybody, man, it's been a pleasure for you to move down here,
Yep.
and we can't, dude, we love you so. Ross, go for it, brother.
Yeah, like Derek, you're a super inspirational dude.
He's gonna be in Rescue 16, by the way.
Rescue 16,
Yeah.
Ross.
You're almost too nice, and you're a better human than every single person on this show. And like
Oh, poor potato. Dick.
you add a touch of class to this otherwise classless show we call Drinking Bros. So for Matt Best, Rocco, Jared Taylor, Ross Patterson, and our special guest Derek Weida.
It's Weida, not Weida. God damn it.
Whatever.
We're gonna beat you with this prosthetic.
Take your fucking pants off.
Take your leg off.
Wait, what?
Take the words.
He said, "Take your leg off."
What? What?
This is gonna be the greatest song
Yeah.
in the world, dude.
I want to be in the background swinging my leg in the air.
I want you to end this song.
Yeah.
It's like,
Take your
take
leg.
the pants off.
What? What? What?
All right, we love you guys, Drinkin' Bros. We are out.